Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, thumbs
That
up.
sounds fun.
We do that. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite listening games. All right, here we go. Butterfly.
Butterfly.
You got it. That's how you play the game. All right, here's another one. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Milkshake.
Milkshake.
So good. Camera.
Camera.
Museum. Museum. You got it. Kiss your brain. So smart. You did it. I'm so proud of you. All right, we are going to learn how to spell a new sight word today. And I'm going to hand you a mat. And this is called your word mat. What's it called?
A word.
A word mat. You also each need one marker and one eraser. And Natalie, I'll get yours for you because you're kind of far away. Bye. All right. Jedrick. Did I get it right, Jedrick? Perfect. Everybody has it? Okay. I'll grab one as well. Okay. And, oh, you also need,
The little chip thing.
these little chip things are called sound chips. Sound chip. Don't eat them though. They're not, you can't eat them. You can't dip them in ranch either. Okay.
I know.
They're called sound chips. And I'll give you the sound chips in just a minute. But the first thing that we need to do is we need to figure out how many sounds are in this word. So while you're waiting, this is what I want you to do on your, I want you to put your mat here, and I want you to put your eraser at the top, and I want you to put your pen in between your eraser like that. So it's set and ready to write in a minute. And yeah, you can set it on top too. It's fine. It's fine. Just because I just need you to listen first. I just need all your tools and supplies to be ready to go. Okay, in the right spot. So the word that we're going to learn how to read and spell today is the word they. What's the word? They. Put your pen right here. Yeah, hands free. The word is they. They means all of them. They means y'all. They means the people that you're talking about when you don't say their names. Okay, that's how we use the word they.
Like the people around you?
Exactly, like the people around you. And we're going to teach you how to spell it today, okay? And so when we use the word they, I'm going to use it in a sentence like, they are my friends. Like those people over there, the people around us, they are my friends. Can you say that sentence with me? They are my friends. That's how we use the word in a sentence. And if your name tag falls off, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to fall off because it fell off a lot in the last group. Don't worry about it because I already have your name right here. So it's just one, just like one less thing to worry about, Harper. I know your name is Harper now, so we're good. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to put your arms straight out, and I want you to turn one hand upside down, wave at yourself. Okay, then I want you to take your waving hand and put it on your other shoulder.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then we're going to tap out the sounds in they, and then we're going to figure out how many sounds are in they. Okay, are you ready?
Like this?
Yes, like this. Ready? A. Let's do it again. A. How many sounds are in they? How many arm taps did we need to make? Two. So that means there's two sounds in they. That means, well, that doesn't necessarily mean there's two syllables. It just means that there's two sounds. Okay? So when we have two sounds, then we need to get the sound chips out. And that means we need to get out how many sound chips? Two. So everybody grab two. Oh, here, you go first. Grab two different colors. Quick. Everybody pick two sound chips. All right. And two. Any two will do. Okay. If there were three sounds in this word, we would pick out three sound chips. Okay. And we're going to put our sound chips on our sound circles right here. Okay. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull each sound down and say it, and then we're going to pull the first sound down and say it, and then we're going to pull the second sound down and say it. So it's going to sound like this. You can watch me do it. It's going to go A, they. I'm going to push them back up. Let's do it together this time. Now we're pulling the first sound down first because it's the first sound in the word. The first sound is remember when we tap? Your tongue is sticking out and it's tickling your lips. Sorry. A. back up. Let's do it again. A. Again, push them back up. Yep, push them back up. Push them back up. Keep doing that on your own. A, they. A, they. Okay, you're pulling the sounds down one at a time, like that. Do it. Take your finger. There you go. So it's gonna go like this. A, they. Then push them back up, one at a time. A, they. You try it. No, not boom, bam, bam. A. Okay. Again. A. They. All right. So now you can grab your pen. Now you can grab your pen. What is the first sound in they? The answer is a sound answer. Spells TH. Right? Okay, so make a TH in the first box. Okay? And the T comes first and the H comes second. And when T and H get together and they play together, they see each other, they are friends, they like each other. When T and H stand right next to each other, they don't say their individual names, they say or they say for the, and in this word they, they're saying the. Now there is also another sound that they make called, but not in this word. Okay, so this, what's the last sound in they? What's the last sound in they? A. Now we don't write an A though. This is how we spell A in this word. E-Y. E-Y. The E comes first and the Y comes second. Okay, and this is a phonics lesson that we're going to learn like probably next year. But in the meantime, I want you to memorize that the A sound in the word they is E-Y, is spelled E-Y. So we have to like memorize that by heart. And if you know how to make a heart, you can put a heart above the E-Y because that's the part we have to learn by heart. Okay? Can you make a heart over the E-Y? Very good. Good job. So what's the first sound in they? How do we spell T-H. What's the last sound in they? A. The last sound in they is A. And in this word, we spell it E-Y. So how do we spell they all together? T-H-E-Y. How do we spell it? T-H-E-Y. Again.
T-H-E-Y.
Who can spell it with their eyes shut?
T-H-E-Y.
Good job. Kiss your brain. Okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to write it 2 times on the writing line here. I want you to do a nice, neat job. I want you to just write they. And I want you to do two good theys. And then I want you to read them in one breath. So they. That's right. That's right. How do you spell they?
T-H-E-Y.
Very good. Okay, put your sound chips back in the sound box. Go ahead and erase your mat. You have to press a little bit harder to get them off. What is this called again? Your word mat?
Supplies for this one.
And then you can return your supplies back to the basket and hand me your word mat when you're done. Thank you. These are like the flying lids. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, thanks. All right, good job. Return your eraser to the spot right there. Did all the pens get returned to the basket? Okay. Great. I know these are very uncooperative. They're caps. They're a mind of their own. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of reading first. We're gonna do a little bit of a review. You know what review means?
Yeah.
What does review mean?
Like, go through something a few times.
Something you've already done before. You're gonna go through it again, okay? So what I want you to do on this phonics review sheet is I want you to take a pencil. So you're gonna write your name at the top. Okay. There's a name line, so write your name on the name line. Okay. Write your name on the name line. Right there on the name line. Can you find it?
Right here.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do for this phonics review sheet is you are going to be practicing reading sounds and reading words and reading some heart words and then reading some sentences. And when you finish reading all the reading parts, then you're gonna go back and you're gonna write the letters on the rows. You're just gonna write the alphabet letters on the top there, and then you're gonna do that last. When are you gonna do that part? Last. The first thing you're gonna do is read this row right here. Now, I don't want you to read it like together in like a together voice. I don't want you to do that. I want you to read it in a caterpillar voice, which sounds like this. If I'm reading this, can I borrow your sheet for just a minute, Harper? No, I haven't. So if I'm reading the letter row to myself, this is what it would sound like. D, s, a, v, a, g, o, a, k, I, b. Did you hear how I read all the sounds?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to read the letter row, but I want you to read it to yourself. Don't listen to your neighbor. Go. If you finish before your classmates finish, read that row again. Good job. Get your brain. Good job reading sounds. Now, you can stop, Jedrick. You did a great job. Now we're going to go to the next row, which are words that include sounds you've already learned. So, I'm not going to demonstrate this row for you because I think you can do it, but I want you to read it the same way. Just read each word on your own by yourself. Ready? Go. And then listen in. Okay, but you have to, whispering, we're not whispering, we're just using a caterpillar voice. A caterpillar voice is like a small little voice, but we still hear your voice. Okay, so you can hear it and I can hear it. Because sometimes when we whisper, our voice box is off, but I do want your voice box to be on for all the sounds that are voice sounds. All right, it's good, you're good. We're gonna move down, we're gonna move to the heart words now. Starting with A, on your own, go. You can point, I like how Kyla's pointing, but if you don't need to point, you don't need to point. Do the next row. Start with he. All right, good. And then when you're done with that, read the sentences. When you finish reading, you can practice making the letters that are at the top as neatly, as quickly, and as accurately as you can. That means make your very best A and your very best B. Go. You can start practicing your handwriting as neatly as you can at the top. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to do this neatly as you can. First time you do this, it's like a little assessment. It's like a little formative assessment. I'm not gonna do any reteaching or correcting today, but I'm gonna go through and look at them and see which ones I need to reteach and recorrect. pencil cup. It's okay. You don't have to write another row. You can just make the letters one time. Just make the letters one time. And I'm gonna collect the paper, so hand it to me when you're done. Okay, and turn it up. Thank you. Thank you, Brooklyn. Oh, here, pencil cup. Harper. Jedrick. You can do what you want to do. I know you want to do. Yep, turn those. Are all these students in the same class? Your class? Okay. All right, Jedrick, you can stop. Stop. All right, you can be done. That's fine. I'm gonna hand these to you. Okay. We'll talk about those at 3 o'clock, so bring them at 3 o'clock. And can someone tell the kindergarten teacher that the letters, to bring the letters down books to class? Okay, great. All right, perfect. Okay, so today I want to teach you a new skill. Because I know your name is Jedrick, so you heard about that. And the new skill that I want to teach you today, I want you to look up at the board. The new skill that I want to teach you today is that when we read a word that has a capital letter at the beginning of it, like these words do, they all have a capital letter at the beginning of it, that tells the reader that it's a name. That's the name of a person in the story, or the name of a street, or the name of a movie, or the name of a river, okay? And we use the capital letter of each letter pair to tell the reader that it's a name and that it's an important person in the story. So like when you're reading stories and you see a word with a capital letter, you need to say to yourself, oh my gosh, this is a word with a capital letter, this is a name, this is an important character in the story. Okay, and when you're writing, right? When you're writing like a reader, you're gonna tell your reader that this is an important character's name by putting a what at the beginning? A capital letter. That's how you tell the reader that is a character in the story, by putting a capital letter in the name. So this is an important name. And then the reader knows that, bing bang, pay attention to it, right? To pay attention to it. It's this important person, place, or name. So let's read these names together. Are you ready? At, Sam, Tim. Pat. Let's read them in one breath. Pat, Sam, Tim. Very good. Now it's your turn to practice reading names. Now, this is a class that's going to be starting tomorrow at Mount Zion Elementary. This is a brand new class of kids that are starting at your school tomorrow. Brand new classes. And these are their names. And do you need a pencil? Anybody need a pencil pointer? Does anybody need a pencil pointer? Just use the eraser end. When we use pencils as pointers, we just use the eraser end. Pencil pointer.
Like this?
Anybody? Yes, just like that. So is your job right now, we're gonna do a few of the first ones together and then I'm gonna let you finish, okay? Reading the list on your own. So, you get to pretend like you're the teacher. And these are gonna be the students in your class. So you're getting ready to read the students that are gonna be in your class, okay? So what are you? You're the teacher. You're the teacher. And these are gonna be the students in your class. Because when you get new students in class, what do you have to do to get ready for your class? You have to make an attendance list. You have to make them a name tag. A lunch label. Right? You have to do all the things. You have to get ready and you have to know their names, right? So we're going to read the names of the new students that are coming into your class tomorrow. Okay? So the first name, you're going to read it from left to right. Ready? Bex. Bex. That's her name, Bex. Okay? And when you read Bex, you're going to put a check mark next to Monday. Because we read that name, so we want to make sure we read it. So we're like Bex. Okay, let's read the next name. Zev. Okay, little boy. Name is Zev. Check mark. All right. Let's read the next word. Rob. Check. Okay, next one. You keep your eyes on the letters. Lynn. What is it? Lynn. So far, Natalie, my paper looks like this because I'm only putting a check mark next to the names that I read. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to read the rest of the names on your own in a caterpillar voice, and I'm going to listen in. Getting ready for your new class. When you read each sound, don't forget to go back and read each name in one breath. So if you read axe. You have to go back and say jacks. You have to do the one breath reading at the end after every name. You have to. Oh, you don't need to write it. Just read it.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's okay. All right. Read it. Read it. Read each sound and then read it in one breath. Good. Next one. I forgot this one.
Tim.
If you want to, you can read each sound, or if you know how to just read it in one breath right away, you can. Read it one more time. Start right here. What? Good. Is it done? Okay, look. Let's read each sound to make sure. Are you sure now? Yeah. You got it. Yep, you got it. His name is Wes. Let me hear you. Jedrick, let me hear you. What's the name? Yep. Is it West or just, try it again. Read each sound first. What? Again. From now on, when you finish reading something and your classmates aren't done, what should you do? Read it again. Read it again. Read it again. West. Very good. Is it West or West? You got it. Keep going. If you read it again, you get to start making the check marks in the second row. Second row.
So starting check like this.
Oh, but only after you read the name you can double check.
Back.
Good. Good. Okay. All right, very good. Now, remember yesterday when I was talking about the small group center folder? So this is the perfect thing to go in the small group center folder because they're gonna keep reading those names and keep making those check marks, and they're gonna all that multiple repetition and multiple reading. Right, so good. All right, go ahead and write your name at the top of this class list because you're the teacher. So write the teacher's name at the top because you're the teacher. Since they don't have those folders here. Okay, you have your paper, and then you can keep your pencil because you're gonna use your pencil for the next thing. All right. Oh, it's fine. I don't need your last name. Thank you. I'll bring those today as well. All right, so we're gonna talk about how to make some. I'm gonna teach you how to make some capital letters today. Okay. Oh, here's one. Here's mine. Sorry. Okay, perfect. All right. So I want to teach you how to properly form two letters today. Two capital letters since we're talking about capital letters. And the first letter is going to be a capital T. What is it?
Capital T.
Now, before I give you the paper, I want to tell you how to make a capital T. And in order to do that, I have to make some lines here real quick. Okay? And when I make my lines, then I want you to notice that this is we call this the top line. Top line. And we use what? Oh, yeah, real quick though, come back really fast, okay? All right, and then this is the bottom line, and then this is the middle line. Now, we also say this, we also say, a lot of times we say top start, and that means we start at the top line. And then sometimes we have a middle start, like some letters start in the middle on the dotted line, and so we call that a middle start. And so where's that? Yeah, right here in the middle. And then sometimes there's a bottom start. Not very often. Most letters start at the top, but this is the bottom. So when we make a T, this is what we say. We say, I want you to repeat after me. Top start.
Start.
Straight line down.
Straight line down.
Line at the top.
Line at the top.
Let's do it again. Top start.
Top start.
Straight line down.
Straight line down.
Line at the top.
Line at the top.
Top start.
Top start.
Straight line down. Line at the top. Now, do you notice how I only make one line that goes from the top all the way to the bottom and then a line at the top? And now it's going to be your turn and we're going to practice doing this together. So everybody gets a T-strip. And you notice the toothbrush at the end because the toothbrush takes up the whole line, right? It takes up the whole line. So I want everybody to put your finger or put your pencil on the star because the star is the starting place. And then you're gonna make the T and you're gonna repeat me as well. Top start.
Top start.
Straight line down.
Straight line down.
Line at the top.
Line at the top.
And you're doing it, yeah, do it together with me and say line at the top. Again, put your pen on the star at the top. Ready? Top start.
Top start.
Straight line down.
Line down.
Line at the top.
Line at the top.
Top start.
Top start.
Straight line down. Line at the top. Top start.
Top start.
Straight line down.
Straight line down.
Line at the top. Now I want you to do the last two and I want you to say what you're supposed to say and you write what you're supposed to write on your own. Go.
Top start. Top straight line down. Straight line down. Top
start. Straight line down. Line at the top. Good. Good. Very good. When you turn your paper over and make one on your own without a guide, start at the top. Top start. Straight line down. Straight line down. Line at the top. Very good. Oh, that's a really long line at the top, Harper. Okay. All right, good. All right, write your name on your T-strip. Write your name somewhere on the front or the back. It's up to you. Okay, we're gonna learn one more today. And since you're so good at learning how to make a T, today
We're gonna do I.
you're gonna do I. Okay. Oops. Okay, put that under your chair. Put that strip under your chair. Put that strip under your chair. Thank you. All right, ready? So now we're gonna make an I today. So, making an I has all the same steps of the T, but one more step. So, repeat after me. Top start.
Top start.
Straight line down.
Line at the top.
Line at the top. And this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say short line at the top, short line at the bottom, because we don't want, our line doesn't go all the way across like that, does it?
No.
No, it doesn't do that, right? So we wanna make a short line at the top and a short line at the bottom. Okay? So, we have line at the top, line at the bottom. Okay, one more step. Top start,
Top start.
straight line down, line at the top, line at the bottom. Tell me what to do.
Straight
Top start,
line.
top start,
Straight line down. Line at the top. Line at the bottom.
ready for your eye strip? Do your eye strip on your own. That means I hear you and I see you.
Top start. Line at the top. Line at the top. Top start. Straight line down. Line at the top. Line at the bottom. Top start. Start at straight line down. Line at the top. Line at the bottom. Top start. Line down. Line at the top.
when you're done writing your name on your eye strip, you can put your eye strip under your chair. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. It's recreating the whole thing. All right.